Most people live with the comforting belief that they have plenty of time. Time to change, time to heal, time to chase dreams later. But time, as we all eventually learn, has a habit of moving forward relentlessly regardless of our plans or intentions. It doesn't pause for anyone, and it certainly doesn't feel sorry for those who wait. This story is about the day one young man, Noah, realized this truth in the most profound way. Let's step into his world and see how time quietly slipped through his fingers. Noah always believed his real life would begin soon. He told himself that soon he would become disciplined, soon he would work harder, and soon he would finally take control of his future. But as the days passed, soon quietly became years. Each morning, Noah woke up with the same promise to himself: tomorrow would be different. Yet tomorrow always seemed just out of reach, and the cycle continued. Every morning started the same for Noah. He woke up tired, reached for his phone, and began scrolling through endless feeds of other people's lives. Hours vanished before he even noticed, lost to the digital world. The day would slip away, and with it, his sense of purpose. This routine became so familiar that he barely questioned it anymore. As the hours disappeared, guilt crept in, heavy, silent, and familiar. Noah felt the weight of wasted time pressing on his chest. Instead of facing it, he tried to escape. He distracted himself with more videos, music, and random entertainment, anything to avoid the uncomfortable truth that he was letting his life slip by. At first, Noah's habits didn't seem dangerous. He was still young, after all, that's what he kept telling himself. I still have time, he thought, using his youth as a shield against the reality of passing days. But time does not pause for confusion or slow down for fear. It never waits for someone to feel ready. One afternoon, seeking a change of scenery, Noah visited his grandfather in a quiet village outside the city. The village was peaceful, with gentle breezes and the soft sounds of nature. It was a place where time seemed to move slower, but in reality it marched on just the same. Noah's grandfather was old now. His hands shook slightly when he poured tea, and his hair had turned completely white. Yet his eyes still carried something powerful, wisdom earned from a lifetime of experiences. Noah felt a quiet respect for the old man, sensing there was much to learn from him. The two sat outside beneath an old tree while the evening wind moved softly through the fields. For a while, neither spoke. The silence was comfortable, filled with the gentle sounds of nature. It was a moment of peace, a rare pause in the rush of life. After a long silence, Noah finally asked his grandfather a question that had been weighing on his mind. "Grandfather, do you ever regret anything?" The old man smiled sadly, a hint of pain in his eyes. "Of course," he replied, his voice gentle and honest. Noah was surprised. He had always seen his grandfather as peaceful and content, but his grandfather explained, "Peace does not come from a perfect life, it comes from accepting the truth." These words lingered in the air, carrying a weight that Noah felt deeply. Noah asked, "What truth?" His grandfather pointed toward the horizon, his gaze steady and thoughtful. "The truth," he explained, "is that time never feels sorry for anyone. It moves forward no matter what we do or how we feel. The only thing we can do is make the most of the moments we have." Noah felt the weight of his grandfather's words. He thought about all the moments he had let slip by, waiting for the perfect time to start living. The realization was heavy, but it was also freeing. He understood that he could choose to change, starting now. Noah realized that waiting for the right time was just another way to avoid taking action. The only real time he had was now. This understanding sparked something inside him, a desire to live more intentionally and stop letting days slip away unnoticed. With this new perspective, Noah decided to make small changes. He started by setting his phone aside in the mornings and spending a few quiet moments reflecting on his goals. It wasn't easy, but each day felt a little more meaningful. Noah learned to let go of the guilt that had weighed him down. Instead of punishing himself for wasted time, he focused on making better choices moving forward. This shift in mindset allowed him to feel lighter and more hopeful. Discipline didn't come overnight. Noah struggled at first, but he kept reminding himself that every small effort mattered. Over time, he built new habits that supported his goals, and the days no longer felt wasted. With his new habits in place, Noah began to chase his dreams with renewed energy. He set clear goals and took consistent action, no longer waiting for the perfect moment. Each step forward gave him more confidence. Noah also realized that healing from past regrets and mistakes takes time. He allowed himself to feel his emotions without judgment, understanding that growth is a gradual process. This patience with himself was a key part of his transformation. Noah started to appreciate the value of being present. He spent more time with loved ones, listened more deeply, and noticed the small joys in everyday life. These moments, he realized, were the true treasures of time. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, Noah chose to learn from them. Each regret became a lesson, guiding him toward better decisions in the future. This approach helped him move forward with greater wisdom. Noah began to see time as a gift, not a burden. Each day was an opportunity to grow, connect, and create something meaningful. This gratitude for time changed the way he lived. Noah stopped chasing perfection. He accepted that mistakes and setbacks were part of the journey. This acceptance freed him from the pressure to always get things right and allowed him to enjoy the process. Noah learned that action is more important than waiting for motivation. By taking small steps every day, he built momentum and saw real progress. This lesson became a cornerstone of his new life. Fear no longer stopped Noah from moving forward. He faced his doubts and insecurities head-on, understanding that courage grows with every step taken. This bravery opened new doors for him. Change became something Noah welcomed instead of feared. He adapted to new situations and saw challenges as opportunities to learn. This flexibility made his life richer and more interesting. Regular reflection helped Noah stay on track. He took time each week to review his progress and adjust his plans. This habit kept him focused and motivated. As Noah continued his journey, he discovered a deeper sense of purpose. He found meaning in helping others and contributing to his community. This purpose gave his days a new sense of direction. Noah invested more time in building strong relationships. He reached out to old friends, made new connections, and deepened his bonds with family. These relationships became a source of joy and support. Noah learned to find joy in simple things: a walk in the park, a good book, a quiet evening at home. These small pleasures made life feel fuller and more satisfying. Setbacks still happened, but Noah faced them with resilience. He saw challenges as temporary and focused on finding solutions. This attitude helped him bounce back stronger each time. Noah made it a point to celebrate his progress, no matter how small. Each achievement was a reminder that he was moving forward, and these celebrations kept him motivated. Consistency became Noah's secret weapon. By sticking to his routines and habits, he made steady progress toward his goals. This consistency built trust in himself and his abilities. Noah also learned the importance of rest. He gave himself permission to slow down and recharge, understanding that rest was essential for long-term growth and happiness. Practicing gratitude became a daily habit for Noah. He took time each day to appreciate what he had, which shifted his focus from what was missing to what was present and good. Noah stopped comparing his journey to others. He realized that everyone moves at their own pace and his path was unique. This acceptance brought him peace and confidence. Noah embraced the beauty of impermanence. He understood that nothing lasts forever, and this made him cherish each moment even more. Life's fleeting nature became a source of inspiration. Noah made a commitment to live authentically. He stayed true to his values and expressed himself honestly, even when it was difficult. This authenticity brought him closer to himself and others. Noah noticed that his changes inspired those around him. His friends and family saw his growth and began making positive changes in their own lives. His journey created a ripple effect of transformation. Noah often reflected on his grandfather's wisdom. He realized that true peace comes from accepting life as it is and making the most of the time we have. This wisdom guided him through challenges and joys alike. Looking back, Noah saw how far he had come. He was no longer waiting for life to begin, he was living it fully every day. The journey wasn't perfect, but it was real and meaningful. Noah understood that the way we use our time becomes our legacy. He hoped to leave behind a story of growth, love, and courage, a reminder that time waits for no one, but we can choose how to spend it. Inspired by his grandfather, Noah shared his story with others. He encouraged them to stop waiting and start living, reminding them that every moment is precious. His words became a source of hope for many. Time continues to flow, unstoppable and indifferent. Noah learned to move with it, not against it, making the most of each day. This acceptance brought him peace and fulfillment. As the sun set on another day, Noah reflected on his journey. He felt grateful for the lessons learned and the changes made. The story of time, he realized, is really the story of how we choose to live. Noah's story is a reminder that time never feels sorry for anyone. It moves forward with or without us. The best we can do is start today, no matter where we are, and make each moment count, because in the end, it's not about how much time we have, but how we choose to use it.